Lance Armstrong, right? Yeah.
Neil's the guy that went to the moon.
Yeah, not to be confused with Mr. Neil. Neil's cool. He's a cool guy. He did some cool shit.
Neil's cool. Neil and Buzz. What a name. Fucking Buzz. I got a buddy named Buzz.
It's
Buzz
4
Aldrin.
letters, but you could almost reduce it to 2. Buzz.
Hey everyone, my name is Buzz.
Hey, bro. My name is Buzz.
My name is Buzz.
How do you think bees differentiate?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you think like one bee knows he's talking to the same bee that he was hanging out with yesterday?
Maybe he is a bee.
Bees.
Maybe his family raised him.
Okay.
Are we recording, Eric?
Maybe.
Are we?
Perhaps.
You already pressed record?
Maybe.
It's okay.
I want a definite answer.
Yes.
We'll flip, man.
Well, shit.
It's okay.
We're live, boys.
Welcome
back. Another episode. What episode is it now? 5? Episode 5 of Hits Different?
It's episode 5. You weren't showing any of this, were you, Eric?
What?
Yeah, you weren't showing any of that, were you?
I mean, I could definitely see.
No,
But,
I'm
like-
talking about our list. Did you show our list to the audience?
Oh, no.
Okay, so they don't know what we're talking about.
Very nice. Then it's get
Nice.
a sneak peek at what's coming next.
In October.
It is the spooky season though. This is I wouldn't
Spooky.
say it's my favorite holiday.
It's not?
Not my favorite. No, of course not.
So it's your favorite holiday, Michael?
My favorite holiday?
Christmas?
No, I
Thanksgiving?
feel like that's used too much. I really enjoy Thanksgiving.
I like Thanksgiving just because of the food.
Just because of the food and it's cool. I mean, I know that not everybody gets to enjoy it with their family.
I think we need more holidays
I do.
like Thanksgiving.
We do, yeah, because it puts a more of an emphasis on everybody as opposed
It does. It really does. I've never thought about it like that. My concern was more on the food.
Yeah,
I think we need more places, more holidays, more days where we just like forget about our worries, forget about our stresses, forget about our troubles, and we just fucking eat.
Just open up a Coors Light,
Just eat.
flip the TV
And
on,
chill,
throw
man.
on the boys, the Cowboys, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just start slamming dark meat turkey back.
I feel like every other holiday is very like stressed. You're very like in a fast pace, especially
Right.
like Christmas. Like Christmas,
Yeah,
you're
you like want to
you're in
know
a rush. You gotta go visit this side of the family. You gotta
Yeah,
go and
even the day
go to
of.
this side of the family, and then you gotta fucking
Even the day of
come
when you're
back
opening
home by
gifts,
this time.
if they don't like it, like you got to make sure that they got the receipt just in case. You know what I'm saying?
It's very stressed.
It's very
stressed.
stressful, dude. It's super stressful.
Not a lot of eating compared to Thanksgiving.
I mean, there is a feast, but it's not. There's not nearly as much of a
Not
emphasis on the actual. Because
Not
for
Thanksgiving level
Thanksgiving,
feast.
that's the whole kit and caboodle, dude. The whole kit and
And I
caboodle
think-
is sitting down at that table and
I
giving
think-
thanks while eating a bunch of food.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. I think my ideal Thanksgiving
Damn.
would be
My apologies.
a couple of like traditional Thanksgiving staples, like your turkey, your
Stuffing.
fucking your stuffing, your cranberry sauce, your maybe like some mac
thick-
and cheese or some
Thick
shit like
brown
that.
gravy, dude.
But then I think we should normalize just food in general. Like everybody just bring your best fucking dish. Like
Yeah.
we're just gonna eat today.
Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be necessarily like Thanksgiving foods.
Bro.
Like because we already have that down. We already got our Thanksgiving staples. After that, just bring whatever you want.
So get this.
Pizza, hamburgers,
My
whatever. Fuck
family,
it.
for Thanksgiving, we never necessarily ate turkey stuff. We always
done
ate honey ham or pineapple.
Ooh.
So you guys are ham people?
Well, we always
Ham
had
people.
ham too.
But we never. My dad never really messed with turkey all that much, so he didn't really
Got a
like
drop
it.
on my shirt.
But did ham, that's for sure. Ham and
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, green bean, cornbread.
Damn.
Dude, some of my favorite stuff you're
Use some
reeling off right
OxyClean.
now. See, my whole thing is that it doesn't have to be a specific kind of food. As long as there's a feast, and it's on Thanksgiving, it's a Thanksgiving.
Bro, you could do
Even if it's a couple days before Thanksgiving,
what is
as long
it?
as that's the essence of what's going on, whether you got a Friendsgiving, a Thanksgiving, whatever it is, whoever you're giving thanks with, just as long as there's a feast,
burgers, dude. Burgers on Thanksgiving
Burgers.
should be done.
dude.
I think we should normalize a Friendsgiving, even like a family, like
having
feast.
2 Thanksgivings. Almost.
You know, like I think it's probably pretty normal. I think already, like if you're in a relationship, or like even if you're just not living at home, I think it's pretty normal already to like every couple months, maybe once a month, you probably go back home and then have like a dinner with your parents or your family. Like I think people do that already pretty normally.
Oh yeah, if they have the opportunity.
I think what we should normalize is at least once a month, like sitting down and having like a nice home dinner, like a Friendsgiving. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me ask you guys a little bit of a different question. Hot take on the other side of it. What's your least favorite holiday? For me,
my birthday. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just
I was
kidding.
like, oh,
Just kidding.
what happened to you as a child?
I hate it. Just another year, Michael. I gotta remember.
My least favorite holiday is other
kidding.
people's birthdays.
I hate
Like,
spending
I don't
money
like-
for these.
I hate
fools,
watching
man.
other people open up gifts and I don't get one. So bullshit.
Yeah. I like to go around. When no one's looking and just stomp on each of the presents.
See, I find that the most violent. I prefer to walk up to the table nonchalantly, looking around over my shoulders, and then grab the first one that sounds like it rattles and shake it violently.
Exactly.
And then put
yeah.
it back down.
No, that's probably better because then you can't tell. With the stomp, it's pretty clear that somebody stomped on it.
And then you still get some excitement when they're opening up the gifts because you're like,
leaves the
oh,
element
how
of
broke is it
surprise.
going to be?
It does leave that element of surprise. And
It's
then
like it's brand new maracas. The kid picked up playing maracas a week ago.
you just hear
Oh my
oh,
gosh,
man.
that's so funny.
Tambourines. It's just like a bunch of tambourines in a box. You know the fucking thing that you fucking hit against your palm?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking I don't know what sound a tambourine makes.
I feel like that's pretty close. The one that's got like the leather on it, and then it's got the little round things that clack together, right?
The little metal symbols. It's like
yeah,
a
the
bunch
little
of
metal
little
symbols.
symbols.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
on
yeah,
a,
yeah.
like a plastic or
I don't know. If we
wooden
had
thing.
Weston here, dude. Weston's like, he could almost like be a beatboxer if he like really spent probably like
He
2
could
or
be
3
our
more years,
soundboard.
bro. He could be our physical soundboard.
well, he
Yeah,
could
we
be our
don't have to
soundboard.
invest in one. We have
Wah, wah, wah,
Weston.
wah.
What?
We don't have to invest in one. We have Weston.
Weston's already invested that time in it himself.
Hell yeah.
Watching
Oh, yeah.
all those what are those beatboxing like grand
Got a beatboxing.
championships over in Germany and stuff.
Hell yeah.
COVID
Hey,
shut him
shout
down.
out,
He was
shout
pretty
out
sad
to our
about that.
boys, Weston.
Do you want to put the
He's
list
at work
on
right
the
now.
screen, please, Eric?
Which on the screen? Shout out to our boys, Weston and Jonathan. Can't be with us.
Shout out to the boys.
They'll be back one day. They'll always be on here. This
Oh, yeah.
this is the I don't want to say the skeleton crew because that's got like I feel like it's like bare bones in it. But this is the main meat here. At least this is the bare
The
minimum.
main meat.
The main meats. Yes, sir.
The main.
This is bones and muscles at this point.
Yeah. And then everybody else is cut. I
The
don't want to say
bones and muscle
cosmetics.
of
That
the
sounds
group.
bad.
The skin. They're the skin. They hold it.
skin,
They're like the definite
and
muscle groups
the
that
skin
bring it
fat
all together.
and then the
You know.
cartilage.
Okay, stop. The way you said that made me so uncomfortable. Cartilage.
The cartilage.
The cartilage.
Cartilage. Sorry.
The cartilage.
For our French viewers. Oh boy. That's a stupid one. Oh, man.
Well, recently, guys, I don't know if y'all knew this, but there's a new Scooby-Doo coming out. But it's not even called Scooby-Doo. It's kind of like a hot take, hits different artist rendition of it. It's called Velma.
I think I did hear about that, man. And it's pretty crazy because I don't want to say it's crazy because it does sound like it's going to be a good show, but
It's got some potential for sure.
it's just a little interesting, I'd say. It's a little interesting and it hits a little different. The way that people are taking like these old stories, these old shows, and they're like, I guess they're taking inspiration from it and then they're creating something of their own, which does show a lot of creativity. It shows a lot of artistic creativity. And I definitely give kudos to the creators of the people that made the Scooby-Doo. But I can see how there's going to be a lot of backlash within the community because there's already kind of a trend going on with people taking old stories and not sticking at all to the authenticity of the story.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's happening a lot right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how people are going to react when it does come out. You know, I personally think it's going to be pretty good. I don't take any personal offense to it. It's just
Yeah.
interesting to see how the reaction is going to be.
I think
to
a
it.
lot of it also, I think that it's really, really hard, and if not, probably damn near impossible to like. I think people probably also have their expectations maybe just a little too, maybe like a little too high. There, I feel like there's not really any adequate way to like remake what was already done before and produce the same out of like something new. You know, really give it
Yeah.
that same.
Mhm.
Especially by changing it so much, you know. I mean, I was do whatever you want, you know. I don't really care. Change what you feel suit. But when you take Scooby Doo away from it, it now it feels like. I mean, are there? I don't know a crazy lot about it, but if
So
it's
let's
still
stop
in
here
high
for a second,
school-
Michael. This is the one thing I failed to explain. This show Velma, it's created, directed, and executive produced by Mindy Kaling. So it's
Okay.
her project. And one thing that I want to
Indeed.
the audience in on. She's making a cool thing, but the one thing that I feel like there's gonna be a lot of backlash on is that she took out Scooby Doo. So it's a show that's inspired by Scooby Doo, yet Scooby Doo is not a part of the show.
with the characters, yeah.
And then they're still like main characters of the show in her show that have the same like identities, but they're different people. I guess they have their own identities. Maybe they're just inspired
I guess
by these
it's-
characters. It's weird. It's a weird concept.
I think maybe it's a prequel. You know, it's supposed to be like before. I guess they started all that.
I'm
not sure. I'm
Maybe
not
if
sure.
you in the comments, if you know, you can explain it to us.
Well, and because the last thing I saw come out of Scooby Doo, right, was that animated series that they had on Cartoon Network where they were like, they were still in high school, you know, but they had Scooby Doo. They were solving mysteries in Coolsville, I believe is what it's called.
So maybe this is afterwards, but it's obviously an alternate dimension because, as we know,
It just-
the
yeah.
ethnicities of the characters have been changed as to what is traditional in the show, which I don't have a problem
Mm-hmm.
with. Like I said, I think it's going to be a cool show, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of controversy over the
I guess
fact
it'll
that
be interesting to
Scooby-Doo
see
isn't a
how
part of it.
I guess how they try to develop
But it's
Velma
not-
as a character.
It's not
you know?
called Scooby Doo, so I guess you can't really be too mad at it.
Yeah.
It's not really that misleading. Like the show's fucking called Velma. It's
Yeah,
about
so it's
fucking
meant
Velma.
to be. It's meant to be
All
about
right.
her.
Maybe
her
that's what she
development.
wants. Maybe Mindy's in like her house right now. She's
Velma's
like, it's
gonna
fucking
be
called
like-
Velma.
I will say.
The show's about fucking Velma, guys.
Velma's gonna be like, Zoinks, Fred.
When you watch all the old
Ruh-roh.
Scooby Doo stuff, it's so funny because there's so many little hidden jokes that relay Shaggy to
Being a
smoking
stoner.
tons of marijuana. You know,
Maybe he'll just be more straight
so
up with it.
the first thing that I heard whenever Velma was gonna be, I think she's either like, I don't know if she's like bisexual or gay. She's one of the two, right?
I don't know about
I think she
that.
likes girls, right? So that's like the
It's
whole
the first
thing.
I'm hearing about this.
And that was a big shock to the community.
heard
'cause
about it.
I'm not a
typically
fan anymore.
Velma
Just kidding.
loved-
I'm just kidding.
Velma
I'm
loves
just kidding. I'm just
Shaggy.
kidding. I support the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
not
out there.
necessarily loved, but she generally liked Shaggy. So when I first heard that she was gonna be gay, I started laughing because it was like, oh my gosh, she got so tired of waiting for Shaggy to put down the Mary Jane and love Velma that she just decided to completely switch it up and
went
just go to the
Daphne
other
instead.
side.
I mean, it's 2022, man. They gotta.
I thought it
gotta
was
be
funny.
relatable.
Well, because I didn't know. I guess
gotta
I don't
try
know
to
the
reach a
time
broader
frame it's supposed to
audience.
be put in.
I mean, it's gonna be an interesting show, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I've been a fan of Scooby Doo my whole life.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Those first two, those first live action movies, I loved those, dude.
Yeah.
Pillars of my childhood, I'll tell you.
The cartoons though
Now,
were like
Scrappy was
they had like a formula. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the same shit, but it was entertaining. You know, they got together, something happened. They fucking they
were
went on,
always
they went on a
guessing,
journey,
you
and then
know?
they fucking chased a dude through some doors, and they would pop out on one door, come out another door. The classic Scooby Doo scene we all remember.
Eric, you still got my vape.
Maybe they'll do
no,
that.
man.
If they can do that, then I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. I don't care what else they do. If Mindy Kaling, I'm telling this, Mindy Kaling, I'm gonna look right at the camera when I say this. If you can recreate the classic Scooby Doo scene where they're chasing a villain through one door and then they come out of a completely opposite door that doesn't make any sense, then I will be satisfied.
You're right.
I will have reached
Caps.
my like peak of adulthood Well, maybe not peak of adulthood. I will reach that like level of where like I think I'm done being I'm satisfied. I'd say satisfied with my adulthood. Maybe that's what I'll say. I'm satisfied with my adulthood because I feel like sometimes we want to relive those past moments of when we're kids.
Yeah. I would say as long as she
I would do it, Mindy. I would
is able
fucking
to
hit the button.
encapsulate those moments
I
and
would
make
hit
me
different.
feel that same enjoyment again, I'd be all about it.
If it doesn't
You know?
hit different, then
Not about
with
it.
I'm not gonna be
I'm
with
not.
it.
I can't get with it.
I can't
If
get
it doesn't
with
hit different, I can't get with
Can't
it.
get with it. Can't get with it. Man, I might have to stretch a little bit for this next one because this next one's gonna be crazy, Michael. You might have to start us off on this.
Dude, this one blew my mind. Now, I will say this as a precursor, as a starting point, as the little bit of salt to season it off with. This is all alleged. There is no confirmation of this. I don't know how many of our viewers keep up with national, international chess matches. But allegedly, and I won't say his name to spread any more hatred towards him, but there is allegedly someone who has played several
You know what I'm saying? Call him out, bro.
master level chess games.
Call him out, bro. What's he
It's-
gonna do?
It's name. Fair enough. Look
What's he
it
gonna
up.
do?
Look
Eric,
it up.
Eric, brother.
Look it up, Eric. While I continue to
We got a
to
guy we
set
need you to
the
find.
scene for this.
Look up
okay.
chess. What should you look up, Michael?
Chess
player.
Just look up chess drama.
Chess player.
Allegedly.
Anal Morse code cheating.
Oof. So
What
with
we
this
find.
guy, what they are alleging of this individual.
If I can fix my
Zoom in a
glasses
little bit.
here,
Let me
man.
see it. Let me see it.
Shit
That text
getting
is
me.
like a centimeter.
Hold on.
Anyways, it is alleged
It's hot in here.
that chess
A lot of
grandmaster.
equipment. Grandmaster.
No,
Wait,
I
what?
don't know if this is yeah. This looks like
What?
it. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So it was alleged
Oh, shit.
that chess grandmaster Hans Niemann
Sorry,
got
Michael, my hands gonna be
scanned
over here, no homo.
because of alleged information that he had an adult sex toy, otherwise known as a fucking butt plug, up his ass. That someone
Over 100 games. Can you go ahead and click on that first article, please, for
that
us?
someone was using to give him information as to
TMZ.
how he should move his pieces to win the chess game. And I mean, we're talking about big money here against big players, really big guys.
Scroll down a little bit, Eric. I want to read the article. Chess Grandmaster Hans.
So let's see.
Niemann, very
Chess
perfect.
Grandmaster,
Getting his ass
Niemann.
scanned.
he got it scanned at the next one,
Screens
bro.
of a good long
They
look
went
at
over with
Hans
a
Butts
metal
with a metal
detector.
detector. The St. Louis Chess Club, where the championship began on Tuesday. The guard was pretty thorough in his search, considering the female competitor in front of him didn't even have to turn around for her scan. Interesting. So there was an anonymous tip that this guy had been using a vibratory device in over 100 games to use Morse code to receive vibrative impulses in a code of Morse
To achieve the upper hand
to achieve the upper hand. Wow.
and defeat his opponents.
So, what would be even crazier is like, what if somebody paid the dude? I don't know.
What if this has been going on for years?
But what I'm thinking is, if they got a tip
What if he's been paying off his doctor?
and he knew about it, let's say he knows about the tip. Obviously, he's not gonna wear a butt vibratory device or whatever the fuck it is to the next meeting.
Once he knows, they know.
To the next
Yeah.
chess match. Yeah, he knows. If he knows, they know. He's
then
not
it's
gonna wear
fishy.
it.
He's not gonna do it.
Obviously, he knows he's gonna get his butt scanned.
Who cares if he even loses that one? Did he lose that
But
one? is the
for
question.
someone to be so confident, 100 games, 100 games. How do you know about that? Are you recording every single match to where you're like assuming like, oh yeah, he's got it in there this match.
Well, you
One
know,
down.
we see it time and time again. I know we've all heard it with
Or you think maybe there's
What's her name, man?
You think maybe he slept with
No,
somebody?
maybe he
pillow
pissed
talked
off.
a little bit.
He pissed off somebody, man. That was a part of his team. That was a part of the charade, right? And maybe he fired him. He did something, man. Something that really set him off, and he took it to wherever he decided to spiel.
A disgruntled employee,
Yes,
a disgruntled
dude.
coworker.
Absolutely.
It's
Who knew
always
a
the
little too much
disgruntled
sauce.
ones. It's always the disgruntled ones.
That's crazy, man. We'll see. We'll touch back on this topic if there's anything new that comes from it.
Yeah, we'll have to see. That shit is crazy, bro.
Disgusting.
Well,
I might add.
My like thinking is, people.
Do you
are
think
pretty
he had to
smart
like bribe
nowadays.
his? Because 100 games. Okay, that's a long. That is. And these games are long. These are with grandmaster chess players.
Here's my
dude.
theory.
Do you think he's going to the doctor for his prolapsed?
Here's my theory, Michael.
You know what?
If this is something that is so like
What?
common within chess, 100 games.
You know.
100 games. He's been doing it for a long time. If it's been around for this long, you think he's the only one that knows about it? He's probably not the only one that's been using this kind of
He's
cheating.
been thinking like this.
Yeah, so I bet you there's other chess players that have been doing the same shit. What if they all fucking do that? And what if one of them is like, you know what? I'm gonna rat on him before he rats on me,
You're right.
and he fucking rats him
fair
out.
enough. That's a good point. That's a
Dude,
really good point.
This chess shit is getting juicy, bro.
I'm sure it's thick like blood up in there,
Ass
bro.
juicy.
Ew. Stop. Don't say that. Stop. I'm going to stop you right there, sir, okay? I'm going to have
Oh,
to ask
man.
you to tone it down. Sir, I need you at about a 6. You're at about a 10, okay?
Fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. These, I've heard chess is a very like.
It's very
committed
competitive.
sport. Yeah, very committed. Sport.
Exceedingly competitive. They were fighting computers at one point.
That's what. Yeah, man. That's what.
Like
I've
the
heard.
90s and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I've never played chess personally. I've always been a checkers guy.
You've never
myself.
played. You can honestly say
don't
that
think I
you've
ever
never
have.
you've never
I don't
played.
think I have, bro. I think I've
Really?
like messed around with like my friends, you know, like younger and shit.
Yeah, but
I don't think I've
I've
ever like legit. Like I don't think probably wasn't playing it the right way. I played Chinese checkers,
That's
Mancala.
that is not the same.
Yeah, I know, bro. I've never played chess. I might have played like online chess before.
I'm about to say I've at least played it against like computers
I've
and
played
stuff. You know?
solitaire.
I always liked Minesweeper more than anything.
Mm.
I never won though. I've never won.
Minesweeper is kind of weird, man. Those are like those old school computer games.
Dude, yeah.
My favorite old school computer game was pinball. I think that was everybody's.
Dude, yes.
Pinball was the motherfucking shit, bro. If you had a
Dude.
computer and I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, the first thing I was doing was hitting that search bar, pinball.
That or I was
going
going to addictinggames.com.
And this is before I knew about the internet.
Fair
This is
enough.
when I like was just on like computer games, like the games that were like literally just on the computer, you know.
You were like, I heard computers got games. This has got to have games. You
Yeah.
just go down to the search bar.
Games.
Game.
I was on that shit, bro. Like, literally, like the first couple days that we had a computer, I figured out pinball.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
so funny.
bruh, pinball.
I loved that game.
Fucking
My dad
pinball.
always had pinballs. He when he was a young man, a young lad like he owned a laundromat and he had arcade machines in it, man. And to this day, I'm so sad that he did this. But we used to have when we were moving around and stuff. We had a Dracula pinball machine
Fuck.
cabinet
Punch it
in
right.
our garage that we moved around a couple times, right?
Yeah.
It was broken and we were like, Dad, let's fix it. Like, this is so cool, dude. Like, we'd love to have this. We'd play it.
Mm-hmm.
Dad never did it. Eventually sold it to his old partner that he actually had sold the business to many years ago, right?
Dang. That one
Comes to find out, we sell this thing for like $500,
Mhm.
right? The cabinet
Mhm.
takes it. Not probably 2, maybe 3 years later, that same cabinet working, if we could have fixed it, 10 grand.
What?
10 G's, brother.
What?
The average pinball game now, if it is working, like the nonchalance, the ones no one want, not the like super cool ones that everyone like you know about. Those go for like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That Dracula was a good 10.
Maybe we should hop on the pinball hustle.
I'd like to at least get one. Maybe it's an investment. My grandpa used to have one too. That was a really fun thing to do.
Oh.
He had it rigged to where you didn't have to put coins in it
Can't
either.
stop
you
yawning,
know?
bro. I can do some push-ups. I'm gonna do some push-ups real quick. Everybody do some push-ups. 10 push-ups. C push-ups. Do push-ups.
Push-ups right now. Hey, Caleb, I'm gonna raise you 10 to 20.
They can't see us do push-ups up.
Oh yeah.
They're doing 20.
Get the blood pumping. Pumping. I can see them both going. They both, I guess they did 20. I just did 10. I'm not trying to go too hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying?
You feel that,
Get the
my
blood
boy?
pumping.
You feel that?
Dude,
That's life.
got some
right
juicy
there.
stuff.
That's
Some
life.
juicy stuff for you today. That chess was already ridiculous.
We got the meatiest podcast this side of the Mississippi.
Meatiest. Liver King ain't got nothing.
Oh yeah. Who?
Liver King? Y'all don't know
Oh,
who
no.
Liver
Liver
King is?
King.
Well, we're calling you out, bro. More meat.
Come for them
Way more
gains,
meat
son.
out
Way
here.
more meat.
Way more meat.
We like
brother.
Arby's with the meat.
Woo! I actually saw that on a Jocko Willick podcast one time. He was talking about like if you're tired. This is some real like hardcore shit. He was like, if you're ever sleepy, he's like, I don't want to hear about you being lazy. I don't want any excuses. You're tired. You ever get a little bit of sleepiness in you? Knock out some fucking push-ups. You
Do
know,
it right now.
Yeah.
Hit the ground.
Yeah. You won't be
It's true,
tired
though.
after that.
It's true.
It gets your adrenaline pumping.
It
Alright.
gets the people going.
It gets the people going. Woo! Anyways, let's bring it back down a notch.
What does that even mean?
Eric-
No one knows what it means.
Bro,
Eric had a little social experiment that
Yo,
he
He's
Okay.
been doing
so
apparently.
His,
let me
uh,
explain this real
did
quick.
college.
I've been hyped on this conversation. It's pretty interesting. The women versus females. What do y'all think? I mean, you see a group of beautiful women walking by.
Let me ask you this, Eric.
Do you say like man, that's
Male
a
or
group
man?
of beautiful women, or wow, that's a group of females?
Let me ask you this, Eric. Male or man?
Male or man?
Male or man?
I'd probably say man.
Man, right?
Man. I'd typically say
Or men.
woman.
You know, if it's a group of them, you typically say woman.
Yeah. So I mean, I would think.
Well, let me ask you this, Eric. Do I have to choose between the two, or can I come in with a third party?
I think you can come in with a third party. I don't
'Cause-
think it necessarily. I
It- 'cause-
personally
'cause-
don't think it really matters.
In the original situation that you approached us with, you were talking about a group, right?
Yeah.
A group of them. So if I was, obviously, if I have nothing against these ladies and I'm going to be 100% cordial,
also
I would
ladies.
probably say ladies. Because I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's
there's
the
also
most.
ladies.
Bro, I feel like lady is the most respectful
That's
thing.
like what a lot of people say.
Absolutely, it's the most respectful
It's a
thing that you
classic
can
phrase.
say. It's very classic. It's very,
Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
feel like it's not
Ladies
the
and gentlemen.
not the sexual connotation that sexy is, but it's like you're giving them a little bit,
I think-
like you're putting them kind of up on a pedestal a little bit, Good
Like-
afternoon, ladies. How's it going?
I think that is the formal,
absolutely, yeah. Because like
I'll
word.
be
I don't think
serving
I've
tables
ever called a
sometimes,
woman
and
a
I
woman.
learned this from Charlene
woman.
Wildflower.
hey, woman.
Shout out to
It doesn't
Charlene.
sound. It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But I'll call some older ladies at my tables my lady. Here you are, my lady.
Ladies. My lady.
Yeah, they probably love that, dude. They
They
probably
love that shit.
They probably
Eat it
eat that
up.
up, bro.
Eat
They
it
probably
up.
love that.
You ever kissed the old lady on the hand?
Oh, they
Eric?
think we're a queen.
Oh, never.
No.
Not even my
Try
grandma.
that next time.
I should though. Have you ever
No,
done
with
it?
the whole COVID thing going on, he might get brought to court.
Or you might get a fat tip.
That's true. You just gotta judge him how you sees him. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make that call, Eric.
Bro, old ladies, if they like you, they will hit on you, and you will know. You will know when
had
an
an old lady hit
woman
on
is-
you?
Oh yeah, dude. Countless
about
times
that,
at the
Eric.
country club. Oh man,
Tell us about that. What's the like strongest you've ever had an old lady come on to you?
I had an old lady.
grab you?
and She was
Did she
like,
Donald Trump you?
punched me on the shoulder. Get
Did she
really
Donald
close.
Trump you, bro?
She was probably like 72, but she gave me
She grabbed
her
you by the
business
pussy?
card with her personal cell phone on it
Wow.
to give
She
me a
said,
call if
"You can come
ever
over
need
anytime,
it."
honey.
One time.
So I've got a story for
Wait,
this.
wait. What did you just say?
She said, "Give me a call if you ever need or want."
Anything?
Ooh, or if you want something.
Bro, we need like a $10,000 donation. Like soon,
What?
like really soon.
Yeah,
For
maybe
what?
you should pursue these sugar mamas.
Yeah, Eric.
You are the only one here that is single.
We need your
Let's,
your prowess.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, I just Listen,
So I got
man,
a
old
pretty good one for
women
this, boys.
I'll probably
Hey, you
like
gotta
them when
spend
I'm
time with them, bro.
71, 72,
Ooh.
but at this point in my life, not visually attractive.
You just got to spend time with them, Eric.
That's all they want.
Take one for the team, bro. You got it, bro.
Guys.
All right, okay.
I don't know.
He'll stew on that for a little bit. I got one for you. So I'm like 16,
You
right?
can do it, man.
My buddy Alan, he asked me to go skiing with him. Okay. So we go up to Angel Fire, New Mexico, and we're going skiing, right? And they have this tradition that they always wear cow onesies. So we've been skiing 3 or 4 days. I'm wearing this cow onesie. I've been talking to everybody. Anyways, I decide, it's towards the end of the day. I'm pretty beat. It's been a couple days. I'm going to go down and I'm going to get myself a hot chocolate.
And the old lady slaps you in the ass?
That would be pretty funny, but no. So I'm walking down there, right? And there's these tables that are cut out of like logs. Okay. There's chairs that are like little logs, tables made out of big logs. Okay.
The
There's
big log,
two of
little
them.
log
There's two of them
combination.
set up. There's probably like 8 chairs around each table, right?
Nice.
So I'm sitting there changing my music, got my headphones in. I sit down, right? Just doing my thing. And there's
Classic.
2 ladies
Classic Michael.
towards the other table. I pay them no mind. No mind at all. I'm doing my thing, just in there listening to my music, about to go get a hot chocolate, and the 2 ladies proceed to stand up and they go to walk away. They walk in my direction. Well, one of them, as I walk
shit.
by, says something to me, right? La la la, making casual conversation. I'm very cordial, I'm super nice. I'm pretty talkative.
Charming.
And kind of it progresses. We talk for maybe a couple minutes, and she eventually asks me, she goes, "How old are you?" And I go, "Oh, I'm 16." And she stops. Her eyebrows go up. She takes a step back. She points her finger at me and she goes, "You are jailbait." And she leaves with her friend.
Is that what goes on at these resorts?
And I'm just looking around like, whoa.
All right.
I
so,
guess I'm just gonna go
where
get my
do
hot
we gotta
chocolate.
go for me to get a sugar mama? Is what you're saying?
We got to go skiing, bro.
Damn. Say less.
So that's what
We
goes
just
on
got to
at
get a
these,
cow onesie. We'll go together.
These ski
I'll
resorts.
be your wingman.
Interesting. It's a little scary, man.
Dude, it was cool having that cow onesie. Everybody was super nice. Like I had some Irish people come up to me. They're like, "Dude, can you take a picture of us?" They're like,
Well,
"We're sorry to
they were
single
like,
you out."
"Oi."
But, they were like, "You're just in a cow onesie. You're just super approachable."
They
Like,
sound like Irish accents. I
oh,
was
they were
gonna do it,
super
but I
Irish.
can't.
Oh yeah, they were super Irish. It
only
was
thing I
funny
can
when
say
I would
is-
get burgers and stuff.
The fuck?
They had 2 options at the top of the
It's a
hill. They had,
fucking man in
they
a-
had hot dogs and burgers, and I would
It's a
get
fucking
burgers.
man in a cow onesie. That was kind of Jamaican. I kind of went Jamaican
was-
there for a little bit. It's a fucking man in a cow. I can't. Whenever I say cow, I go Jamaican. It turns Jamaican. I don't know why, bro. I got the fucking part. It's a fucking cow.
I've been playing too much reggae for you.
Then from
recently.
there it
You
goes
can't differentiate.
Jamaican, bro. I don't know. I want to say that they're similar. I feel like for some reason that they're similar, but I know they're not. They're complete opposite sides of the world.
Maybe they're similar in the fact that some people cannot understand them for nothing, dude.
yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
That you could be speaking the same language and there's still a language barrier somehow.
Yeah. I went like patois there for a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
It's a fucking cow in a onesie, Irie, man.
So most people are crazy. You know who else I think is getting absolutely buck wild crazy? I'm talking like stripping in the streets, Florida style.
Florida style tripping.
Florida style tripping.
Michael, I swear, if you bring these raccoons back,
I'm not bringing up the
if
raccoons.
you talk
I
about
swear,
these
I swear.
raccoons one more time,
There is no CPR performed on a raccoon to allow you to commit a felony. It's a throwback to a couple episodes. Where was I going, dude? I'm gonna say it because maybe it's all we have to
Is it
do.
about
to
my
end it all,
elbow?
but yay,
oh,
otherwise
yeah.
known as Kanye.
Michael, why would you say that, bro? He's coming after you now.
And that it's okay. I'm putting everybody else
In
on the
the
yay.
past-
Just call him yay, okay?
In the past,
Ye,
y'all
he
might have
makes
known
Yeezys.
him as Kanye, but now he's known simply as Ye. Very simply, and it's a simple request.
It's easy.
It's a simple request that he's been asking of everyone.
It's
this
actually-
happened. When did he change his name, Eric? How long has it been since he changed his name?
Every
Oh, man,
time you
probably.
say
I think
Kanye,
since the Yeezus album.
you
on the
say
Yeezus.
yay. So he's
yeah.
asking us to do is
The
something that's in
Kanye.
fact easier for us to
It's
say.
one syllable. It's literally easier to say.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's so mad about it. He's like, it's literally easier to say.
They literally
Don't get it.
already spell it at the
You're
end.
already spelling it. Just drop 3 letters. But if you are,
Which is funny because there's another artist called Con K.
if you're a real
He's
Ye fan,
amazing. Listen up.
if you're a real Ye fan, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. You're not gonna say Kanye.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
You better not be
because the man.
He better not catch you.
The man has made it clear, very, 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 very clear, that if he catches you saying Kanye, he's cutting off the Yeezy supply.
That's
no
right.
more Yeezys for you.
If
You're
you
banned.
walk up to Ye and you say, "I want the old Kanye," he's gonna pimp slap the shit.
For
out.
one, you're getting slapped. Next, you're getting put on a white ban and a black ban list and a red and blue ban. I made up the last 3. You're getting put on all the lists. You're not getting any Yeezys. You're not getting any. I don't know if he has anything to do with fear of God, but I think he does.
What is that? 2021?
I'm
Is
not
that
sure.
what it
I
says?
don't think he does.
So he changed it in 2021. So it hasn't been that long. August. So it's been over a year so far. A year and a couple months. Some change. People. Do you think that maybe they're doing it on purpose? Maybe the media is calling him Kanye to get a rise out of Ye. No? No one? No takers on that?
What did you say, man? Sorry.
I mean, it could possibly. I feel like
What
a
did you
lot
say?
of the stuff that the media does, not to get too deep
feel like they're
into
just
the
trying to poke the
subject,
bear,
but
right?
I feel like a lot of the stuff that the media does is to distract us. That's about it.
I would agree with that 100%.
We're getting deep on that one.
Yeah.
But as much as that being said,
Well,
I
that's
think the man
kinda-
is almost batshit crazy though. He's been saying some pretty outlandish stuff recently.
That's kind of what he's been talking about, isn't he?
What?
Fucking what Eric is talking about, like fucking. I'm trying to I'm trying to angle this. Hold on. Let me. Okay. So
Very casual, hits different episode.
you're talking about
laid out.
like how the media manipulates and basically will change headlines for their agenda and shit like that.
Well, I wasn't necessarily saying that. I was basically saying that I think that they're
They antagonize.
still calling. Yeah, they're antagonizing
They
him. Yeah.
antagonize. But they do that with a lot of stuff, bro.
The shit that actually matters will be on page 2. The shit to distract
It'll be on page
you.
5.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
in
we'll
a
be on
way,
page 5, honestly.
in a way, not entirely, because Kanye has been spitting out a bunch of crazy stuff.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
one of the
it doesn't
things he's been
matter. Why
talking
does
about-
Kanye matter?
One of the things he's been talking about is the manipulation of media and the people. So, like, in a way, they're just confirming the theory that he already has, you know?
And this is true. This is true. That's a great way to think about it.
So he is crazy sometimes, but then sometimes he also has, like, some,
I
like,
think that-
smart moments.
I think that Kanye might have been someone who was exposed to probably
Fluoride?
No, maybe, but to such a situation in which he might have seen the back end side of the stuff that gets trickled down that we all hear, known as conspiracy theory, and he probably went against it, and he's probably not a part of it anymore. He's probably got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to make him out as crazy as possible. And he probably is going slightly crazy.
He also claimed, recently Kanye claimed that the Django Unchained film was his idea. He
Ooh.
pitched it to Jamie Foxx and Quentin Tarantino, and they stole the idea from him.
I mean,
I can't really comment on that because I don't really know what happened with Kanye, Jamie Foxx, Quentin Tarantino. But I don't know, man. I don't really know what's going on with Kanye.
it could be
I
done.
don't really know. I've been following him on Instagram, and he's been posting a lot of like text messages, a lot of screenshots and text messages. Should probably read on those. What does this article say? Let's see. Concept of Jamie Foxx, Quentin Tarantino. I encourage everybody to do their own reading.
Tarantino
Obviously.
can write a movie about slavery where actually him and Jamie, they got the idea from me. Eric, can you please zoom in? I am
Let me just
fucking
read for y'all.
struggling.
Tarantino can write a movie about slavery where actually him and Jamie, they got the idea from me because the idea for Django I pitched to Jamie Foxx and Quentin Tarantino as the video for Gold Digger. West said on Piers
What?
Morgan Uncensored.
I don't see how that makes sense for for Gold Digger. That's
What is Gold Digger?
for Gold Digger. She'd take my money. How does that have anything to do with slavery? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he's just putting the. But why would that be the video?
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. What
It
the
doesn't
fuck?
make sense at all. That sounds like something that he shot out. He's probably sitting there in his mansion right now, like, damn it. I should have come up with something better. That doesn't make any sense. What was I thinking?
Crazy.
I don't know, man.
It's a lot of pressure, man, that those people have under them.
I don't know, but all I know is I'm just gonna call him Ye now.
Yeah, yay for sure. Maybe that'll
Yeah,
tone this whole thing down.
That's what I'm saying, man. Maybe if we all start just calling him Ye, maybe he'll chill out, back off.
He'll relax. Calm
Maybe that's
down.
why he's so
Maybe
mad.
that's all
Lucy,
he
come here.
wants, man. Hey, shout out
Come
to
here,
our
Lucy.
guest here,
Co-starring.
Lucy. Welcome to the
Co-starring Lucy
podcast.
I don't think she's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone. She's chosen a box.
Damn, bro. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy week. I've been trying to chill, relax. I slept really good last night. I caught up on some much needed sleep because I really haven't been sleeping that well. But I slept really good last night, so that was nice. That was
You know,
nice.
there's a couple people in this town that can't sleep right now.
I bet.
You know why?
I don't.
Meth.
Fill me in, Michael.
Okay, yeah, that's probably true. But they tried to go down to their local pumpkin patch and redeem themselves a buy one, get one half off coupon promoted by the garden themselves. I don't know what the haberdashery. I don't know.
It was a farm.
The farm itself.
It was a farm.
They showed up.
A grass parking lot.
They were looking
to
at
be
the beautiful
specific.
pumpkin patch, and they look over, nothing but black smoke. As far as the eye can, maybe not as far.
Thick too, man. It's some thick.
It was
black smoke,
super
bro.
thick, dude.
Look at that shit. Fuck, bro. What is that? A
So,
Sentra? It looks like a
Approximately
Challenger.
73
Fuck, man.
to 71 cars
What?
burnt.
What did you read the 73 to 71?
It's because the text is so small. He won't zoom in for me that I'm slightly
Oh.
struggling to see if it's.
You're assuming.
Yes, that's why I said
I'm
It does say
sorry, Michael.
approximately.
If I zoom in, it gets a little
Give or
funky.
take. They couldn't tell if
This
one
side.
Does
was a
it?
car or not.
Yeah.
It was too far gone.
I understand. Anyways, approximately 73 cars burned. Now, here's the weird thing, okay? The reason why they caught on fire is they pulled up to a field outside of this pumpkin patch haberdashery, right?
What even is a haberdashery?
I got no idea. I just like saying the word. Anyways, they pull up, right? And where they're told to park their cars, there is tall, I'm talking tall grass, 2 to 3 feet, okay? Everybody parks their car. Who
Those
knows
trees
where
look
they
like
drove
something
from?
questionable.
Maybe some coming from Colleen. Maybe some coming from Temple. Maybe all the way out Rosebud. Who knows,
People all
dude?
from
Anyways,
all Central Texas, man.
73 cars pull up.
Holy
families.
mother of
Park in this
macaronis.
grass. I guess this grass is
Dude,
touching the bottom side of this
That
engine,
is a
man,
plume of smoke.
and just sets off like wildfire. And of course, by the time that one's lit on fire and it gets to the gas tank, I mean, you can already imagine what happens from there. I mean, that's
Bro, that
literally
was-
fuel. Each one.
I was reading an article, bro, and it was like Daryl Jenkins, a World War II veteran, was suffering from PTSD when all of a sudden cars started to explode around him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro. So first they saw smoke, and then they were like, "Oh, there must be a fire like around," and then fucking cars started to explode.
Holy
Just
crap.
boosh.
Wow. Can you pull that in full screen and let our viewers see that? Wow.
It was like a fucking war zone, dude.
Dude.
People were having
look at that.
PTSD.
Dude, by the time I saw it, the cloud was immensely tall. I mean, you can see this is out in the middle of nowhere. I was driving in downtown Temple thinking that it was in downtown when it was probably 20, maybe 15 miles past that.
Crazy. Eric, did you find anything about that non-disclosure, man? Or the fucking the liability or whatever?
Oh yeah, let me look up that up.
So
Oh.
One of the reasons.
You sure that's not for bodily injury though? I think that's for bodily injury. Like if something happens and you fall and you break your ankle out there,
Yeah, you fall and you
can't sue them.
trip. You trip over a pumpkin.
Yeah, I think that's what that's.
They don't
for,
want you
maybe.
suing them for your broken ankle when it was your fault. You know.
But you still might be able to sue them for the fucking destruction of your car. You could probably sue
Not
them
seeing
for
much.
you could probably sue them for mental distress. Mental and
dude,
emotional distress.
The veteran, absolutely.
Because of what
could.
they were fucking like exposed to and the things that they were experienced.
And the negligence of where to park these people's cars.
That
I mean,
too,
we're talking
yeah.
about
I don't know, man.
cars that require coolant to keep them cool, so the engine.
If you're a
doesn't
lawyer,
overheat, you know.
Let us know.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
if you're a
gonna- they're
lawyer
eventually gonna
anywhere in
find
the
out.
Central Texas area, you might want to start
Get some
passing out
clients.
some business cards.
They're eventually gonna find out what caused these fires, you know. And
Well,
whoever started it has to be liable.
They're gonna figure out. It's
I
not
don't care
necessarily
what I was
There's
reading,
so
bro.
many people who
was
were
negligent.
were
I was
impacted
doing,
by that.
I went through all the
Someone has to
fucking
be held liable.
I went through all the comments on Facebook on the Facebook Temple Texas City Watch, and they basically came to the conclusion that one of the first it started with one of the cars. You can kind of tell because of the overhead map of the aftermath of the flames or whatever. But what they think is that the tall grass and the combination of really hot exhaust and really high wind in the area at the time had the perfect mixture and combination for basically for a fire. And once one car fucking caught on fire, that bitch exploded and it started a massive grass fire, which in turn led to everybody else's cars catching on fire. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Apparently, someone there
Negligent.
said that there were Teslas in the parking lot, and
A Tesla exploded.
when the Tesla burnt, since they're made out of like some kind of aluminum, I think
Whoa.
it didn't get hot enough to melt it. So basically, like there was nothing inside the cars, and it was just like a body of a car.
Well, yeah,
Whoa.
because Tesla
Scary.
uses these
That's
things
crazy.
called gigapresses, right? And they're basically big ass like machines that
Trippy.
press these car parts together. I think a Tesla frame is made in like 2 or 3 parts,
They're 3D
and
printed.
they get put into these gigapresses, and they press them together and basically combine the 3
They're just
pieces to make the
Legos.
frame.
Teslas are just Legos, and then they paint over it. And just piece
Legos are
them together.
indestructible.
They're using
software.
illegal building techniques.
Definitely not OSHA certified. I'll
I
tell you
don't
that
think
much.
OSHA certifies a single Lego.
Yeah, bro. What if you made cars out of Legos? Or
People
not
have
like
done
man.
it, dude.
What if
People
you
have
find
made
durable than
no,
some
no, no,
cars.
no,
full
no, wait, hold
engine.
on. Let me rephrase this. What if you made cars out of the same material you make Legos out of?
I think that at
Oh.
some point they'd overheat.
Lego plastic.
You have to
Some
find a way,
components.
man. You'd have to
Some components
water
you could
cooled,
definitely
bro.
make.
You get a water cooled engine up in there. I mean, come on.
Like the
If
guy
you
in
can
the
run your car
90s?
off water.
Like the dude from
You're
the 90s
still having to
with
displace
the hydrogen
heat.
engine. You might get poisoned.
It's the same reason why bricks are made hollow. Do you know why bricks are made hollow?
Yeah, so
Because you might get poisoned.
Because if they were made completely solid, right, and the outside of the brick, and same thing with the cement bricks that you see, right?
Semen bricks?
Cement.
Oh, okay. Cement.
Cement. Anyways, the reason why they're
Fanta.
hollow on the inside is because if you have this solid brick, right, and the outside is exposed to extreme heats, okay, especially down here in Texas, right, then the inside's exposed to AC, right, the heat from the outside is going to transfer with the inside, and thus you're not going to be nearly as insulated, right? So by making it to where each side of the brick only connects on the sides instead of also all the way in the middle, you allow for this buffer area where heat isn't, it's like almost put there, and instead of it's not able to transfer nearly as easy with the other side
was
to
gonna
keep
ask you
it
something there.
insulated.
I forgot.
what are you gonna
well,
ask me,
shit.
man?
Oh, what time are we at, my man?
What's
What
it
are we
at? What's it
looking
at?
Well, we've been in this for about 49s.
Cool.
Is that what OBS says?
Yeah. I started.
Okay.
You guys realized we were recording at about 49 seconds.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Well, so let's kind of get into some of the stuff that we want to talk about that might be coming up. Some of the stuff that we might want to start getting into, start
Eric,
talking about.
Hold on. Did you find, Eric, I guess I think we came to the conclusion that the thing that they signed was probably like an injury waiver. I don't think they could probably still sue.
Yeah,
We'll let people
I heard
do their
it
own
from word
research.
of mouth, so probably.
As the
Yeah.
story develops, we'll bring it up.
Well, yeah,
Figure it
let
out,
people do
man.
their own research. We'll bring it on the next podcast.
Maybe we'll have a little spot at the end of some of our podcasts where we have
Maybe.
a follow up, on some
Maybe we'll
previous
try to get
stories.
a guest. Maybe we'll try to find someone who got their car burned.
Maybe I can find a firefighter.
But that's even better, man.
Even better.
A firefighter would be even better. An investigative firefighter,
Whoa.
so you can tell us
An
what happened.
arson analyst.
Yeah, we need an arson analyst on the podcast. Any arson analysts from the area, if you want to get on the podcast,
Hit us up.
let us know. So yeah, Michael, I've been thinking, man, it would be cool. We're getting into like sports season right now. The World Cup is coming up. There's a
I
bunch of other shit that's starting to pop up in the sports world. Really, what's happening, I think, is that the pandemic is kind of like officially over.
Coming to a close.
So
Yeah.
like normal like life is starting to resume.
Continues. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the old sports events are starting to come back. So it would be cool. And I want to kind of dip into the sports world.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we could dive into a bunch of different stuff. I mean,
Mhm.
we could dive into the World Cup. We could dive
Excuse
into
me.
the Olympics, winter and summer when they pop up. It's every 2 years.
I've heard the Olympics is scandalous.
Oh, absolutely.
Super
There's always
scandalous.
juicy stuff coming
Maybe
out.
we can get.
But also on top of that, we could do X Games. I know that, me and you as a hobby, we go mountain biking, so we could absolutely get on any of
That'd
that
be
stuff
fun.
when it comes
Yeah,
up.
that would be fun.
I know Eric really enjoys soccer. I used to play soccer when I was younger. It's always fun to watch.
Fun to watch, man. And it's
Yeah,
fun
Dude,
to
it's
play.
always
About the
so
World Cup.
intense. At any moment it could pop off. You could
Bro.
blink and miss something.
Caleb knows about it. Caleb played until what? Your sophomore year of high school?
I played rec. A little sleepy. I played rec league when I was younger, and then in high school I played, and then that was it. After high school, I didn't play. But it was fun.
Oh yeah, it's always a blast. It's always a blast.
Yeah, it
Love
was
to get
fun.
into that. I know that we've also got a plan to go and watch the new Avatar 2. I don't know
Oh, dude.
if that was a big as a pillar in your guys' life as it was for me,
Avatar 2.
but I would definitely love to go and watch that and
Gabe
talk about
Cameron?
it on one of our podcasts. Give our different takes. Damn, boy.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Gotta stop yawning. It's contagious. I'm gonna start over here
It's
next.
because I had a fucking somebody gave me a mixed beverage. I was
Damn it.
I didn't want to be mean.
Someone laced you with alcohol?
Someone gave you
I
alcohol?
accepted a mixed
Was the
beverage.
drink good at least?
It was good, man. It slapped.
Oh, yeah.
It slapped. It put me in that spot, that feeling. I got a feeling. But anyway,
Here's a different take for y'all. I got a joke for you, Eric.
Oh, shit.
Communism jokes aren't funny
what do you think about that?
unless everybody gets it.
You get it?
Let it
I'm laughing
process.
internally, but I'm shaking my head. That was
No, but Avatar 2, I don't even know what it's about. Eric, look up a synopsis real quick. wanna see what's going on.
Avatar 2?
Avatar 2 synopsis.
I wonder if they're going back. I know
Or
that
are
it's
they
there's supposed to be
coming
more water element, which
Are they
is supposed to
going?
be cool.
Are they coming?
I think there's like a new tribe, maybe.
Zoom in.
Jake Sully
give me a
and
zoom.
Nayiri, I think that's how you
Can't.
say it, have formed a family and are doing everything to stay together. However, they must leave their home and explore the regions of Pandora. When an ancient threat resurfaces, Jake must fight a difficult war against the humans. Bum, bum,
So there's
bum.
another war. It kind of seems like it's the first one, but like over again.
Yeah, but we'll go see it on IMAX, maybe on
Family. He's
that. What's
protecting
that?
his family.
What's the one where it like breathes at
People-
you and stuff and like moves your seat around? It's like
Oh,
4D or
the
something like that.
XD?
XD, yeah, that's the one.
Is that the one?
XD, Cinemark XD,
Dude, I gotta
coming
watch
to you
that.
soon.
Is it Cinemark? I
I
don't think I've ever watched an XD movie.
What? Oh, we got to do it.
I gotta watch
What?
an XD movie.
Let's
man.
go right now.
What's the next
No.
XD movie? Look it up. Look it up. Go to Cinemark. I'm trying to see, man.
Alright.
'Cause I wanna. I'm trying to.
I think we got to go to the mall.
No, bro.
You
It's
just said
literally
Cinemark,
right there.
bro.
Oh, you're right. Fair enough. I'm sorry.
Come on,
You're giving
Michael.
away our location. You're gonna
I'm
get
not.
us
I
doxxed.
said nothing.
Bro, you know how many Cinemarks there are in the world? It's
Um,
all over the world.
Caleb, do some
It's a
investigative
global-
journalism.
it's a
and
global business.
Find out how many times we've pointed out any geological location we might be around.
I don't think we have.
Recent fire at a pumpkin patch, huh?
Michael.
I'm just fucking around.
Jeez Louise, man.
Let's see. I don't
Is
know
that XD?
any of these movies.
These aren't XD movies, man. Does
Hold
it
on.
say XD somewhere?
I haven't heard of any of these.
Smile. I watched Smile. Smile was good.
Oh, there's a new Jeepers Creepers. What do you know?
The movies that come out in theaters don't come out on streaming services. Fuck my hat. Lost it. It's okay. Black Adam's supposed to be really good. Let's go watch Black Adam.
We
and,
could go see Black Adam.
It's literally right
Explain
now.
that. What?
It's happening like right now.
There's one at
For the
10 we can go and see.
XD. It's
Sold out.
3 minutes.
We can definitely make it.
I mean, we could. We have to.
All right,
end the
guys.
podcast.
Podcast
No,
over.
we could
No,
make
I'm
it for
kidding.
sure, but we'd have to like take off running. But look at the seats.
Oh, we'd
They're
have
all at the
horrible
front.
seats.
Fuck
Damn,
that.
why is there so many people?
I don't want to break my neck.
People,
Neither do I.
go home. I'm just kidding.
Smile.
We'll let y'all know about our
7:35.
4D experience
Yeah, man.
coming up.
I'm
sure.
excited. Let's talk about the movie. All right, whatever movie we walk about, we
Oh
talk
yeah, we'll
about.
come back with a
Smile
good
was
synopsis.
good, bro. I watched Smile. It was pretty creepy.
Spoilers! Oh my goodness.
I didn't say anything. I just
No,
said
no.
Gosh,
you-
come
Caleb,
on,
that's why I
Caleb.
said that.
You said spoilers.
We'll put
Bram
a timestamp in the
Stoker's
description.
Ooh.
Bram Stoker. So Bram Stoker created Dracula. His version of Dracula. What is his version of Dracula like?
It's
Bram
the 30
Stoker's
years.
Dracula. Is it like a modern Dracula? He's like a frat boy. Saw dudes. I need some
frat boy.
blood.
Wait, go back. I'll read it out. Go back. From ancient award. Let me see. Where does it actually start? Europe to 13th to 19th century London in search of human love. After centuries alone in the crumbling castle, Dracula's taste for humanity has grown bold with desire, drawing him to the.
I got you.
That one's
Drawing
so
him
fucking-
out of seclusion. When the
Seclusion.
charismatic Dracula meets Mina, a young woman who appears as the reincarnation of his lost love, the two embark on a journey of romantic passion and horror. Using illusionary special effects and the considerable talents of his cast, Coppola has orchestrated a fresh and provocative presentation of the story, while remarking uncommonly true to the
provocative.
source of material. Added value includes a selection of extended and deleted scenes from the film.
Very nice. That might be cool. We'll see.
Might check it out. It's
We'll
not
see.
XD
We'll
though.
see. I might.
It's not
Alright.
an XD
Oh,
though.
we got Black Adam. Let's look at IMAX. IMAX. I guess at this.
Dude, you know what I want to go? Or where I actually went, and they had like their seats go all the way back for one, and they have heated seats.
Who?
AM motherfucking C. They have cool theaters.
Bro,
Shout
no
out
one be
AMC.
going to the IMAX. I swear.
Nobody goes to IMAX, bro. Fucking the fuck is IMAX?
Ain't nobody go to that mall, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
They're $1 more. These bastards.
IMAX more like I don't give a fuck.
We gotta go now.
Nobody heard that.
We're not doing that.
Lyle crocodile. Is that like liar crocodile?
I wonder what the difference is between IMAX
Very
and XD.
original. What?
IMAX, it's all about the camera and the sound system, right? That you're viewing. XD is more of like 3D, right? So it makes it more immersive. Your seat's gonna move around. You're gonna feel a cool, thing. You're gonna feel the ambiance of the movie.
Cool
there's-
breeze. Do you
Yeah,
feel
a
that?
cool breeze. Someone's.
Where does the breeze
say
come
you're
from?
watching.
They hire somebody to
They have
breathe.
little vents. No, they got little vents in the
Somebody-
behind.
One of the workers comes out and fucking blows on his forehead.
I don't think that's very. I don't think.
Dude,
that's
what are you
appropriate.
doing? I'm making it more immersive, man.
It's the ambiance, bruh.
God, it's supposed to be cool air, not hot.
He fucking slaps you in the face. It's the ambiance.
It's all
bruh.
about the ambiance. That's so funny.
Well, y'all want to go watch a movie for real?
We can this week. We'll definitely go see a movie.
We'll go this week, man.
Wanna go right
we'll
now?
talk and
Go right now.
it'll be on the next
Okay.
one for sure. Well, boys, I think this has been a pretty successful episode. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in.
I'm about to go to sleep, just like last.
I'd like to thank all of our
Episode.
subscribers, everybody who's been tuning in and giving it a watch. Really appreciate all of y'all. Try to make each episode a little bit better. Come with a little bit more, different hot takes each time. Caleb, you got anything you want to add at the end of that?
Guys, remember, like I said last time, we're gonna be here until the end. Until the end. Me and Mark are gonna be old men. Eric's gonna be old with his cane, just limping
He's
along.
still back there hitting buttons,
Liver spots,
searching shit.
bald,
Oh, bro.
and we'll be here. And the community is strong,
Built different.
and it continues to grow. And soon we will take over the planet.
Whoa,
That's the plan.
we haven't
So-
talk about this.
Stick
Wait,
around
this
if you
is
want to be
still
a part of that.
Planetary control. This was
Stick
not on
around.
my bucket list.
Interplanetary
Yeah, if you want to be a part of that, make sure to stick around, hit subscribe, or else we're not cutting you in on the planetary gains.
We're not a
At the
cult.
end- At the end, we'll get the mics and we'll say it was just a prank.
Yep, we'll
It's a
get
show-
in front
it's
of
a-
everybody and we'll go.
It's a social experiment. It's a social experiment. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you everybody. Have a great night.
Deuces.